We are Finding Success, and we're here to help break that monotony of your life and help you find your own version of success. Welcome back to another episode with me, Alex.
And me, Adam. How you doing, my friend? You all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How's yourself?
Yeah, living the dream, mate, you know.
Oi, oi.
It's, what we're in October now.
October.
Mid-October, actually. This month's gone so quick already. Do you not think? Like, just, we've blinked and it's gone from like, I mean, this week, weather-wise, has been all right. I mean, it's raining.
It was a nice weekend
But
last weekend.
it was a nice weekend, yeah. We had nice weather. Made you feel like you were in August time. And then all of a sudden it starts to rain. Dark in the evenings. Bang, it feels like I'm in October. I mean, it's just grim.
Savage, innit? Yeah. It's that time of year. And you're right, it is mid-October now. Where has that gone? Like, weeks are zooming. It's ridiculous.
Week 41.
Jesus Christ.
11 more.
How has that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's terrifying when you say it like that. 11 more. Ooh, gee. Friday the 13th was this week.
Yeah.
Unlucky for some.
Not for me.
Don't believe in superstition, is that?
Nah, not for me, mate. Don't believe in superstition. I'm not a very superstitious person.
What about ghosts?
Nah.
They didn't come and visit you?
No.
That's all I got.
Halloween's coming up as well, to be fair.
Well, that's what I meant. Right, this week, Adam, come on, let's get into the... Well, hang on, how was your week first? How was your week? This, like, work-wise.
Work-wise, overall, it's been pretty good. I sent you the accountability, and obviously we've been speaking about me just zeroing back on the basic, mundane, initial tasks, because as we spoke about earlier in the year, we had a bit of a struggle, didn't we, where we lost touch of some simple tasks that got away from us because of certain things that happen in our lives. So I've been reinstalling those, the daily goals, the reading, the journaling, just basic stuff that we need to keep on top of day to day to make sure that we're going in the right direction. So I've been focusing on that quite a lot. Maybe not necessarily dumbing down my other endeavors, but just pulling them back a little bit and not investing as heavily as I should be or was. Not involved in trading as much as I was, just sort of getting back into the basics, really. But it's been quite enjoyable to do. And I think now and again, we should all do that. I think just taking it back to the basics. We spoke about this before in the previous podcast. Just going back to basics it's a nice thing to do sometimes. It's not a bad thing.
I think just going back to your investing as well, like, the beauty of it is, like, we're long-term investors. We're not trading, like, stocks every single day. So it's it's easier for us to go, I need to take a step back for a minute.
Yeah.
The plan was to reevaluate in 5 years, 10 years. I don't need to be looking at the markets, don't need to be worrying about it just yet. Let me refocus, regain control over here. And the investment's still, that's the beauty of it. Your money's still working for you. Still earning money, still gaining, like, dividends in dividend stocks, etc. So it's a slight beauty of investing there.
It's not like, I mean, we speak about businesses and people involving themselves in businesses that are, I don't know, that are very day-to-day-ish. They have to be involved in it every single day. They have to, turn up at 8 a.m., open the door, walk in, answer the phone, return the emails, do this, do that, do the other. Whereas for us, we don't have to do that so consistently. Yes, we still have to pay attention to what the market is doing and understand on where the world is going. But, I mean, we're long-term. It doesn't really matter. Day-to-day, I mean, realistically, even week-to-week, sometimes month-to-month, doesn't really matter because it's a long-term thing.
Looking quarterly, aren't we, really? That's the biggest.
Exactly, yeah. That's the most recent time we'll probably look at the chart and go, right, okay, this company is no more for me.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree more. My week's been a little bit different. I struggled this week, I'll be honest. Missing a few of those targets from the accountability. Just letting the inner bitch win, as David Goggins says, letting things get on top of me, becoming a victim, having that terrible victim mindset for a few nights. And I needed to wake up and smack that out of me. So we're good for this week. This week's going to be, it's going to be it's going to be good, man.
The thing is, we spoke about this before, and I recently watched a program on it. Not program, it's more like a lesson. But the way social media is nowadays, we only see the good, we never see the bad. We only see the filtered pictures, the perfect lighting, the perfect camera, the perfect time, the perfect makeup. And it's just not the case. There's not enough people saying that we are struggling with life. We have problems. We haven't reached our goal. We're still working towards our goal. Nothing wrong with working towards your goal still. Just be open and be consistent with it. And that's it. Don't try and big yourself up for no reason.
Yeah, fire, I love that. Because you're only going to set yourself up for a fall. One day you're going to be caught out. It's not worth doing it.
No.
Anyway, this week, Adam.
Go on.
Talk to me. This week, I'm going to tell us what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, go on, you tell us.
This week is building a personal brand.
Yeah, boy.
Talk to me, where do you want to go with this? Where do you want to start?
So, again, I was thinking, and I was just doing some research and looking at some of his videos, and, like, to me, it doesn't really appeal to me. Like, his videos don't really appeal to me. That they're just, like, giving money away or, like, giving cars away and stuff, and I think it's great what he's doing. But I'm more interested in, like, the Beast Burger type of thing, or, like, the other things underneath his YouTube. And then it occurred to me, like, everything that he has falls into a funnel. It's all a funnel system, because all his ads, he's got loads of ads, all of his Instagram posts, whatever, they all fall into a funnel system as click on this video, watch this video, because he knows that he can earn money from YouTube, or SEO, search engine dinger.
Optimization.
So that's what he's looking for. And he's obviously a very smart person, and he's built a very good brand, because the Beast Burger thing. What else has he got? He's obviously got the YouTube account. He's got the Beast Burger thing.
He does a load of merch.
Yeah. Is it drinks as well? Do you not have like a coffee shop or something? I can't remember. He's got so many decent businesses going on.
Yeah.
That it's just
plenty of fingers in pies.
It's unreal. It's very, very smart the way he's doing it. And if you think about it, it all links down to YouTube. His first step is YouTube. Then it's like, okay, that's if you want to be part of this, follow the next step, be part of this. It's a funnel. So it all goes from YouTube, Instagram, like the socials, down into a funnel, down into the next funnel, and then come into
like his website or his...
Exactly, yeah. Buy a merch. And then if you buy this certain piece, then you can be invited to this certain thing. So it's all a funnel to get you to go into the next step, and it's very, very well marketed. But his personal brand is amazing.
Do you think that's from his own mastery, or do you think he's had business minds come in and help him? Because he'll acknowledge himself, his videos were trash at the beginning. He was just a kid making videos for fun. Yeah. And it just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled out of control to the moon. Would you say that's him? Do you think he learnt business? Do you think he went out of his way to do that? Or do you think he got business managers?
So, again, going off topic a little bit, there's a very famous podcaster, I can't remember her name, but she was offering like people internships to help her promote her own brand for free. So she wasn't paying them, but she was giving them in return that they were giving her experience. Or sorry, she was giving them experience in return for what her podcast was doing. So basically, she was going to like universities, colleges, stuff like that, saying, "Hi, I'm looking for a person who can promote my brand. It's for free. I'm not going to pay you, but you're going to gain the experience in the future. And if you boost my brand, it will look great on your CV." So I think he's probably done something similar to that. I think, yes, he's learned the background of things. He's learned, obviously, the SEO side of things, because when his videos were doing rubbish, like ours were, and, you know, we still don't have the best videos ever, but we're just releasing consistent content. But when he was at the lower end of things and just taking his time, having fun with things, but then realised he started to earn money and he could change it into a business, then I think he went out and found professional advice and help and took on people that could boost his brand, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think I'd agree. There's no way he's grown that through his own just hard graft at home. I don't think.
And I think even if you tried your hardest in your utmost smartest way, I don't think you could ever take it as far as what he has with just him.
No.
Like impossible. There's no way that he could got to the state he is now just by one person. He has a mass team of people doing things for him. I mean, even like his cameraman, for instance. It's not just him as a cameraman. So he's got someone filming his videos. He's got someone planning his videos. He's got
Probably specific couple of editors.
Yeah, exactly. A team of editors, a team of people doing all this sort of stuff. No way could have done it by himself.
So he's got an absolutely massive online presence.
Yeah.
How important is that to his businesses especially? They're quite important, but how important is that to other companies?
So when we see stuff like, in my opinion, when we see stuff like Apple, if Apple didn't have an online presence, I mean, Apple have got loads of followers, right? If Apple didn't have an online presence, when would you know when the new iPhone was coming out? Unless you watch the news, which I don't. No. When would you know the new iPhone is coming out? Maybe you know by date. It's always in September. But realistically, how many times do you see the new iPhone 15 Pro out now as you scroll through Instagram or Facebook or online, or you're looking for a new phone contract or whatever? You would never know, right? How often would you see a Mr. Beast video if you weren't on social media or you weren't on YouTube or whatever? You wouldn't, because he's boosting it, right? So for businesses and other brands, it is so important to have a social media presence. I mean, face it, if there is no social media presence, you have no income, because you're not advertising unless you're physically going outside, handing out flyers or posting billboards or whatever. Who does that nowadays? Not many people, right? I mean, you still have the billboards around, you still have the flyers around, but they're very, very small businesses. People that want to have a big business are big.
To get to the masses.
Think of Elon Musk. Yep. He's got more followers than Tesla.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
So why do people follow him over they do Tesla? Because they like him.
They're interested in his personal brand.
And who's he associated with? Tesla.
Tesla, X, yeah.
So all of these things that people use feed back to him. So every single thing that he posts about, if it's on Twitter or X, whatever it is now, if it's on X, then it's associated to him, which is also associated to the flamethrower thing, Tesla, whatever. So whoever uses a product from him is linked to him directly.
I'm glad you said that, because I was going to bring it up, like their own personal online presence is normally greater than their corporations, their companies.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Same with Bill Gates. It's same with Russell Branson. Russell Branson. Is that a name? Who's
Russell Brand?
Who's
Virgin guy?
Yes. Russell. I forgot his name. I'm sparking.
Yeah, so have I. No, you
Russell
said that.
Branson. I'm telling you, it's that.
All right.
Have a Google.
Nah.
All right.
We'll go Russell Branson.
We're going it. The Virgin guy. Just grow up.
Carry on.
Guy created Virgin. He's got the biggest following out of all of his corporations, because people connect with people. I think that's something you need to really understand. Back in yonder year, companies that were named after themselves, or their last name as Smiths and Co, and so on and so forth, those were more popular brands, because you were dealing with a person, a being, not a massive corporation with no sort of feelings or emotion.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that's in us today. I still feel like we gravitate towards people because we find them relatable. We admire them. We want to be more like them. So we're more interested in following them. Like, I know I follow Elon and Russell Branson. Richard Branson.
Forever calling him Russell Branson from now on.
Yeah, Richard Branson. I thought maybe I'll follow a Russell Branson.
Starts on that, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I follow these Bill Gates as well. And I don't necessarily follow Virgin or
Microsoft.
I don't think I follow them. Don't think I follow Apple or Tesla. I don't. Yeah, because again, I think I speak generally here. Most of us are more interested in people than we are corporations. We don't want to see an advert for a crappy car or some software thing. It's not interested.
I also think it depends on the type of person you are. So, for instance, if you're obsessed with investing, you will follow Warren Buffett.
Manish Bhargava.
Yeah, the bigger form of investors. If you don't know about investing but you want to earn money, you will probably follow stuff like Fidelity, Vanguard, because Jack Bogle, who created Vanguard, I don't think he's got Instagram anyway, but no one really follow him. But people would have heard of
Absolutely.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
So it all depends as well on what you're interested in. I think different people will follow different things and different subjects. So, for instance, people that use Facebook don't really follow Mark Zuckerberg, even though it's a massive name. A lot of people will follow Meta maybe, or like Facebook, but not so much Mark Zuckerberg. So I think it all depends as well on what you're interested in. But absolutely, companies, followers follow the CEO, the owner, rather than the company. Ben Francis, for instance.
Yeah. I
mean, people follow him over Gymshark any day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I think you're right.
They've got a wider spread. Like, again, I know from my side, I follow Ben because I love hearing about his... Well, I do like following his life. I like finding out what he's up to, how some of his YouTube videos are brilliant on how he's running Gymshark, and how they've grown over the years. Whereas I'm not that interested in seeing Gymshark's latest marketing ploy to show you their latest T-shirt or their latest gym wear or some sort of female leggings. You know, I'm just not interested in seeing that on my feed. Doesn't faze me at all.
But it's all to do as well with online presence, right? So basically, you follow Ben. Yes, you love the Gymshark brand, but you also love what he's doing. You love what he's doing in his life. You love the fact that we spoke about it the other day, the CEO stepping down and then becoming CEO again. Like, you love him because it's him, because he's had the struggle. He's started the business at a young age. He is who he is because of his story and his life. And so the reason that we follow that is his online presence, is so we can sort of implement steps that he's come into his life. We could go, right, okay, maybe he's at the gym every day. I need to go to the gym every day. Maybe he does certain things in his life, tips that I could pick up on from following him on social media because of his online presence.
And mould them into your own life.
Exactly.
Do you think as well we like following a personal brand as opposed to a corporation, because we feel like we're not being sold to? If we're following Ben, if we're following Elon, we don't feel like they're going buy in our face.
Yeah,
it's a bit more of a relaxed approach to it, and then those that are sensible will capitalise on that and have funnels, like you were saying earlier, to bring them down. Those that are looking for it are willing to go that further. Do you think it's just more that it's less of a paywall such vibe?
Exactly. Yeah, you know? I was going to say the paywall thing's perfect. Like, obviously, I think when you sign up to someone's content, you have a little ramp, and now you're following them, right? So you're following their journey, you're following what they're doing this day, what they're wearing, what their car they're driving, what watch they wear. Then if you believe in the brand, you believe in what they're talking about, you believe in the way that they look, the way that they feel, and they're comfortable, and if they own a watch company, or they own a clothing brand, or they own a car company, manufacturer, you're like, this guy's loving life. He's in his car that's driving it itself. He doesn't really have to pay attention much. It's very reliable, even though they're not. It's very reliable. Like, it's safe, looks cool, does all the cool stuff. I really want to get one of those. He hasn't said anything buy a Tesla now. He hasn't like released his ad on that thing. It's just him rolling around in a Tesla, or like him doing cool stuff in a Tesla, or like the party mode. So you're like, I want to buy that car. Yeah. So you're right. It's like indirect marketing in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it works so well. How well does it work? It works so well. And that's why...
Tesla, you've never seen a road car Tesla advert, have you? I guarantee you won't have, because they've never made one. They've never produced a Tesla marketing venture for TV or anything like that.
Yeah.
They've saved a fortune on marketing, because Elon's probably one of the best marketers you've ever... Again, like you said, he doesn't even post about Tesla all the time. He'll just be in one in a video or have one in the background, and they
defines wealth. And we spoke about it the other week, like defining wealth is sometimes depends on what you wear, how you wear it, and how you feel and how you act. But it's funny that the fact that they have to define their wealth by owning a Tesla, when that's not the case. You could roll around in the Mercedes, you could roll around in the BMW or anything else.
He's done well to produce that image for it.
Yes,
he's
exactly.
done well. Like, however they've done it, I don't know how they've done it, but giving that image of, if you have Tesla, you're wealthy. Even though they're not expensive cars, they're very reasonably priced.
Yeah,
he's done well to create that image. So you question, someone's driving Tesla, he must be doing all right for himself.
Yeah. And I think also, like, How do you think he's gained so many followers by posting just standard stuff on his Instagram? Like, it's not really, he hasn't really posted anything special, has he? It's not like he's, like I said, shouting about it. He's just posting cool videos. Like, how has he done it?
So, there's a couple of different things. I think one of the main things is to build your own personal brand is consistency.
Yeah.
If you have consistency, people are going to be able to not familiarise, but if you become dependable, you're going to post every single day or every day at this time or once a week at this time. You become dependable, and people almost look to you for this content, your next bit of content. So consistency is key, and I don't know how consistent he is, Elon Musk, for example, but if you're trying to build a brand, especially early days like that, is a must, I'd say. You cannot flake off. Just keep going, and it will take years, but it's worth it. There was who was it? Mr. Beast, when he first started out, he saw a little interview. He did 100 videos, and his rule was just every time we make a new video, just make it slightly better. Make it slightly better. And they're going to be horrendous, and they're going to be the worst videos he's ever made. But when people come across your channel, if you think you're going to blow up with 2 videos on your YouTube channel, you're really not.
No. They're
going to see it and go, oh no, I'm not going to. They'll just avoid that channel, avoid it. So you just keep smashing out, be consistent, keep smashing out loads of content. The other thing is, I've completely forgotten. Yep, never mind.
Well, maybe we'll come back to this because I've still got a few more things to mention. Do you want to come back to it next time?
Yeah.
We're part 2, yeah. All right. We're going to shut us off early because we're already 22 minutes in. But we're going to shut us off early and we'll come back to a part 2 because we've got so much more to say. Anything else to add before we close this out? No. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, links will be down below. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and share this podcast. Help this podcast so we can get out there and help the world. Take care, guys. Have a good week, and we will see you in part 2.